Alrighty, so we're still on Gon's account, and we are going to be using the Goddess team since he already has the core members True Awakened, and I want to see how big of a difference it's actually going to make. I think I'm going to swap her over to attack crit if he has it. I don't know if he does. Here's an attack set, but okay, it looks like he doesn't have crit pieces for her, maybe. So maybe we do stick with an HP defense set then, because that'll be fine. It's not really that big of a deal. Mael is on attack crit. Here's what the gear's looking like. I'm interested to see how much tankier we are, because this team is honestly pretty tanky. I kind of want to throw Tristan in the back instead now that I think about it, just to see how much tankier we are. He has his gear on? Okay. So all of them are True Awakened. That means each one of them has 10% damage resistance, which is the new stat, and 1,000 extra CC, which isn't anything crazy. But I mean, we're on attack food because he doesn't have a lot of CC food or anything like that right now. But 380k, pretty insane, just with attack food, considering that it's not like CC or anything like that. But I don't know. I'm interested to see how much damage we kind of take in some of these scenarios. So he gets to go first, which is definitely concerning. We do have some decent AoEs here. Interested to see how bad Melee gets right here. I do have a cleanse, so his Merlin up front is kind of odd, but shouldn't really affect us too bad. We shall see. If you don't know what Gon's account means, it means that he's actually got one of the highest accounts on the game, you know, on global. I don't know exactly what rank his account is at the moment. It used to be like rank 4, I think, when I very first showcased it. I don't know how that sort of fluctuates, but yeah, he's kind of got a crazy setup going. So let's cleanse. I guess I don't need to put on debuffs if I don't have to. That way Melee doesn't pop all creation. Let's just throw these, maybe? But he has 17 million box CC, which is insane. He's 70% of the way through. Constellation of Pride, which is insane. Just a lot. This account is so well built up. I think every single character except for like Mike Wheeler from the Stranger Things collab is 6/6. So that's a lot of summons and everything like that. Just absolutely cracked account. Just bizarre. Just nuts. So yeah, it's got that going for it. We should be able to... I think we just go all-in attack here, and we can use a level 2 AoE from Liz. Okay, that's doing some okay damage. The damage reduction that we have with her being 6/6, I think, is making a big difference here. So that's kind of nuts. We're going to go for just triple AoE so that way we can get her 4 stacks, and then I'm hoping that it's enough to... I don't know if it's going to wipe, especially with Deanne's stance up. Ooh. I think it might wipe. I think we're actually chilling. Let me see it. Oh, okay. Merlin surviving. Dude, Merlin is one of the tankiest characters I've ever seen in my life. And she's kind of old now. She came out last November. So that's pretty nuts. All right, I can get behind that. That was actually pretty cool. I mean, she's on HP defense as well, so it was, you know, she could have done more damage than that. I don't know. Let's hop back in. Alrighty, so here we have a demon team. We are out CCing this one. I would assume this is probably a bot. Scythe is a pretty good guild as well, so I actually might go with the same thing that we just did. I kind of like the fact that I can throw out the single target and stuff and not have to worry about putting debuffs on them, so that way Melee can get his all creation or anything. That's actually pretty solid damage from Mael. Just literally turn 1. So that's really nice, actually. Melee's out of the picture now, so we really shouldn't have too much to worry about. I don't have an infect on this team, so getting rid of DK might be a bit of a problem. But like I said, this team is pretty tanky as well, so I think maybe if we can kill off the entire team here, I can just AoE with everybody. Even if DK doesn't die, which he shouldn't because he has damage cap and Tarmio Link, I assume. I didn't look at it at the beginning. Yeah, Tarmio Link. We won't be able to kill him, but if we kill the other two characters off, he can only use one card. He's got very, very slim chance of killing me. Like, I don't even think a big AoE... I don't even think a level 3 AoE could kill my whole team right here. So, like, I mean, we're just insanely tanky. Plus, we have extra damage reduction and everything from Liz. It's kind of nuts. Like, Liz goes kind of crazy. So, he's lost his damage cap at this point. I have Revive on him as well. So, dude, he's on attack crit too, and that did that much damage. Kind of helps put it into perspective a little bit. But yeah, I think we're kind of chilling here. So we'll go ahead and finish this match, and then I think we're good. I'm interested to see. I think Liz will kill here, right? Because she's got max stacks. Yeah, 480, pretty insane. All right, we got a human team. He's actually using the. I think this is like the fantasy axe. There's like a fantasy set or whatever for Escanor. I actually kind of like this axe. It's cool. I don't ever see people use this one either, so I don't know why that's relevant, but he have Tarmiel? He does have Tarmiel. I'm gonna go for it anyway, just for the pure fact that his buff removal card will be really annoying. I don't think we're going to be able to actually kill him here. Nah, not even really that close. I mean, kind of close, but considering the fact that this is basically as good as it gets when it comes to, you know, the Goddess team. Like, he's got all of them, 6/6, blah, 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 etc., etc. So, it would be pretty hard to, you know, kill him. Like, he Escanor with, Tarmio Link is just sometimes just impossible to kill, like just an absolute unit. So let's go for the cleanse here. I think I'm just going to throw this out to hopefully guarantee the kill, because I'll have max stacks once we attack. That'll lifesteal a decent amount of health back as well, on top of the fact that we'll max out the Liz passive here. We have 4 stacks on, so he should be dead. Just barely, actually. Good damage to these two, though, so that's nice. I think more notably, Bond took a really good amount of damage from that, so that's pretty cool. Still have max stacks, and we could very easily get a level 3 attack card here. I kind of want to see that, actually, because I don't... Yeah, we did a 17 mil box showcase for Liz, but... I mean, hey, that was a whole month ago. I'm interested to see kind of in... I mean, it's not like the meta has really changed. Like, with this team, the meta has not changed at all. So this isn't anything, like, new or interesting. But... Actually, should I just go for... I don't want to stall for too long, so I'm going to do it like this. So hopefully we kill both of these guys off, and then we'll just see how much it does on Arthur. Even though that's not the greatest character to hit with it to see damage, but... I just don't want to, you know, have to wait a whole nother turn. His Arthur's going to hit me for, like, 0 damage. Boom! Okay, almost 1,000,000 damage. On HP defense as well. So that's pretty awesome, actually. Either way, let's hop into another one. Alright, so long loading time on this one. I'm assuming this is a real player. Which means that I can kind of play this a little bit more strategic, which against the unknown team... You kind of need to cleanse last anyway to make sure that you're not going to be leaving a whole lot of hell debuffs and stuff on. So we're just going to go ahead and cleanse last. We're not going to get as much damage because of that, of course, but it'll be okay. No big deal. So a little bit of AoE here. We can't be stat lowered or anything. So honestly, like it's this. I don't want to say this team hard counters tier, but kind of hard counters tier. Like if he can crit, then he's gonna do some still some good damage and everything. But you know, we have damage reduction on, we have more damage reduction on, we have really high stats on this whole team, except for maybe Mael at this point. Like, I mean, his stats are still good, but Like, you know, these two, like LR into one of the newest characters in the game, odds of you critting these characters, probably not very good without any sort of like crit chance lower or crit resistance lower. So odds are just kind of low. We do not have a really good way for me to do this at this point. So I'm gonna do this into this, into this, and that's probably gonna, I'm probably gonna regret that a little bit because we're gonna give extra stacks here. This isn't full stacks, and I know that. I don't want it to be. I want to get the AoE off because the AoE does just insane damage. I'm hoping I kill, I really hope I kill Hell off for one. Oh, so close, man. If I could have killed Hell, I wouldn't have had to worry about any of the debuffs. I was kind of hoping Tyr would die as well, but with him having the Nanashi buffs, it was kind of a toss-up on that one. We do have Revive on her. We'll see how it goes. The other two actually aren't hurting that bad. He's going to ult rush me? Okay. Damage dealt. Okay, goes on to the Margaret. That's actually probably a good call. I'm definitely going to cleanse and then be able to use the Liz cards again as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a tough call in that situation. So, let me grab a couple more tickets. Okay, we have this team again. Did I fight this guy earlier? Is my question. Far Cry. I want to say maybe. I don't remember. I might have fought him in the last video at the very worst. So let's not give him the stacks if possible. I have a level 2 Mael card as well, which is kind of insane. Let's just do this maybe. I hate. Well, I don't hate. Sometimes I dislike using the buff card on the first turn because then I have to use extra cards next turn before I can get off like the max stacks on Liz, which kind of sucks. That is the one thing I kind of gripe about with her kit in general, is that like if I don't triple attack turn 1, then I'm gonna have to use 2 attacks in turn 2, so that way I can just get max stacks, so then I can use my AoEs or my stun. And most of the time, if you're going up against like a known team with Albedo or something like that, then you really want to have the stun like ASAP, so that way you can get rid of the stance. But I think that was kind of the balancing option that they chose to do there, because you shouldn't really be able to get rid of her stance like immediately. That would be a little bit overpowered. So I get it. I do. I think I'm going to hit with this and then use this. Or do I? Yeah, let's go for that. I'm not going to be able to get the level 2 off like I want, but it'll be alright. So there's that. This might not, I don't... Oh, okay, well it just immediately got rid of the shield, so it doesn't really matter. This will probably kill King. Yeah, it doesn't quite kill the Bond, which is kind of understandable. He does have a lot of damage reduction on. Oh, he has Tarmiel Link on. That's interesting. Okay. I was maybe expecting King to have it. Ooh, okay. Good damage there from the Bond. Killing. Barely. He really... His damage kind of like fell off there for a second. I don't have a cleanse, which is very unfortunate here. I'm going to push for the ultimate, maybe? Maybe I go for this, because I don't have the cleanse. I can just get max ult gauge, I guess, and then we'll see how it goes, because, I mean, she's still going to be really hard to kill. Tristan gets the revive stack, which is a bit unfortunate. I still don't have a cleanse. Even if I would have got the solidify card from Tristan, that would have been kind of nice, just to get rid of some of these like debuffs that I have on me. But I mean, it's GG at this point anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and do this. Lower the crit resistance, which that's doing very little damage, but 6/6 ultimate, I highly doubt you'd survive that, right? Right? Liz, what are you doing? Liz, what are you doing? I don't know what to say about that. Liz is, I don't know what it is. There's always something about a new Liz that is kind of like really weird. I don't know. Alrighty, we have a melee demon team. Get kind of close to CC. He's in the China Guild. I fought somebody on Brawl this morning in the China Guild, which is kind of funny. Thought it was kind of humorous. I mean, we might as well just go for our normal kind of setup, I guess. Like, I mean, I do think that that's probably one of the best parts about the Goddess team right now is that you can kind of go for these like heavy-hitting single-target cards and not have to worry too much about putting debuffs on that you don't want him to remove because then he's going to get all creation, blah, blah, blah. So that's actually really nice because not that he doesn't hit hard without it, but like he definitely hits way less hard, I guess, than you would with all creation on. So at this point, I think that there's a very high chance that we can kill with the AoEs, so we don't even have to worry about kind of holding back those at this point. So we might as well just go all in. Obviously, Demon King is going to live again, which is a bit unfortunate. We didn't kill Melee off turn 1 like last time either. So he will be able to use 2 cards with whoever his backliner is, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I mean, we've seen how much damage Demon King did last time with like a level 2 single target, I think, on Mael, and it wasn't anything super crazy, which he has a level 3 this time, and I think these are his cards as well, so they should merge into, another level 3. Of course, bots always like to use QSAT cards for whatever reason, but level 3 single target against Mael. Okay, I mean, he did kill, so that's something. We do still have a Liz card, actually, so let's go for... I'm actually not... Could go for his ultimate here. I kind of just want to keep using the Liz cards, though. I like Liz. I like her damage and stuff like that a lot. It's actually, like, really fun using Liz. But not having an attack crit set not having an attack crit set for her is a little underwhelming sometimes. I prefer to run her with attack crit personally. We of course let him merge into an ultimate here. What level is this blackout? Level 4, so we can't use anything. A bit unfortunate. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world because, I mean, you won't be able to kill us all. And I get ultimates for everybody, so that's cool. Like, even if you kill someone off, it doesn't really matter because I'll draw the other one. It is for 2 turns, though, which is maybe kind of... Oh, okay, well, you cleansed me anyway, so... Oh, well. It's fine. I think I have one more ticket, I think. Let me see. A lot of zeros. If it would have been like 800k flat, that would have been really nice to see. Do I have one more, or is that it? I do have one more. Be right back. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. Kind of an interesting team here. Not exactly sure what to think about this one. I still think the turn 1 setup here is perfect, because I mean, there's really no reason not to do this against a melee, because even if I don't kill, which I think I do this time, getting him low enough to where I can AoE the next turn and he still won't, be able to pop, his all creation and everything is kind of the ideal scenario. So, just getting rid of melee, like, instantly. Liz doesn't really do that great if she's not on, like, a full Angel team, just because there's a lot of synergy with this team. Nanashi in the back's not really going to do anything but make him a little bit tankier, and then Diane is just kind of tanking in general. So we can kind of just go for something like this, like normal, and we should be kind of chilling. Even if they, survive, it's just going to be a matter of time, like me whittling their health bars down more than anything. So Liz does have revive here. I was kind of hoping we could kill Nanashi, but just not quite enough damage there. I have to say, though, I don't think... We did see Mael die one time, but overall, I would say the tanking on this team is bananas, like absolutely insane. So it definitely has that going for it, like the true awakening on all these characters that already have really high stats and stuff like that. It's a bit overkill, to be honest. It's kind of insane. Maybe I just go ahead and guess I'll do it like this. I wanted to use that AoE since I have full stacks, but I think it'll be okay. We'll even if it takes just a little bit longer. Getting rid of this Deanne will be kind of nice. We popped the res on Nanashi there. Unfortunately, Liz has gotten a lot of HP back, but now you can only use 2 cards a turn. Kind of chilling. Good single targets here. It's unfortunate that I can't use like a level 2 charge card instead, just because of crit resistance lower, but I guess wouldn't have mattered anyway because he deleted one, so it's fine. Ooh, actually stuns her. Not a huge deal, I don't think. Because, yeah, I think I mean, even if she has the Tarmio link, which actually Deanne had Tarmio link, so it doesn't even matter in that regard either. We're kind of chilling. So, yeah, honestly, I would be a bit deterred to try to fight a team like this just because of like how absolutely tanky it is. You really like to go up against something like this, you'd really need like a human team or something with like buff removal in general. I'm kind of hoping that we do end up getting a little bit more buff removal in the meta, just because I think, you know, with this team being kind of buff heavy, the unknown team also having some decent potential for buffs and stuff like that because of Nanashi and everything, and you kind of want to get rid of buffs for Albedo as well. The demon team doesn't necessarily use buffs or anything, so it doesn't really matter too much in that regard. So it might not be like demon team is definitely going to be the biggest threat, I think, in the meta right now. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth countering this team at the moment. But I've definitely seen them let the demon team run rampant for quite a while. So who knows? We'll see kind of how things sort of progress with that. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already. Shout out to Gon again for letting me use his account, of course. And yeah, honestly, I don't think True Awakening is like that insane. This team's already super tanky, and in general, and especially us having a 6/6 Liz right here, is quite nuts. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth, like, you know, farming like crazy maybe for it, but it definitely helps a little bit. So, either way, see you tomorrow.